Top Trader is brought to you by Sanlam iTrade and powered by Pegasus, now with a new Iris trading platform.
This is the live final of Top Trader 2012 right here at CNBC Africa Studios in Sandton, Johannesburg. Here are some of our favorite moments with Cape Townian Jared Friedberg, Durban-born Zahir Saluji, and the charismatic Khoite Konopi, who luckily is with us tonight.
Hi, I'm Zahir Saluji, an aspiring chartered accountant. I think my knowledge and experience that I've gained from my amateur trading over the past 3 years, as well as my confident, friendly personality, are attributes that will make me an entertaining contestant and, God willing, CNBC Africa's first top trader.
My name is Khoite Konopi. I'm a 20-year-old market analyst and trader. I believe that I possess the characteristics which make one an exceptional trader.
Hello, top trader. Hello, top trader. I've been looking for something like this for years. Saw your competition, my stomach churn.
My dreams are to become probably as wealthy as possible, as young as possible.
I think I could own, not just win, but own it.
And I've always thought of the prospect of possibly becoming a presenter or something of that sort on CNBC specifically.
I don't agree personally with studying, but I'm doing it because that's what you have to do, kind of. Parents won't be happy if I don't study.
I think that's what the world needs, a little bit of Khoite.
I'm fun to watch, I think.
I'm not too scared. I mean,
I don't think I can go with all guns blazing, and I'm prepared to take whatever risks are necessary.
I will trade all day. Listen to my mentor.
Yeah, I'm fairly disappointed, but it was a little bit of a hard way to go in terms of calling two shares, or the share and the all share index. Yeah, as I say, I am a little bit disappointed. In fact, I'm greatly disappointed because I've enjoyed it up to now.
It was a big shock, I must say. I was expecting to make it into top 3, but I guess that's how the game is.
This won't be the last time you see my face on CNBC, and hopefully when you see the company underneath my name, it will be my own.
All 3 of them, I think, are worthy competitors. They deserve to be there. But to Gary specifically, become quite close as mates, and I wish him all the best, and I really hope that he takes it.
Yeah, I'd like to wish the remaining 3 contestants all the best. Hopefully the best man wins.
Thanks to the CNBC.
Well, if a career in finance doesn't work out, Jared, we know that you've got a career in music. Well, Top Trader wouldn't have been the same, of course, without our experienced mentors who were here to hone the contestants' trading skills and teach them how to keep level-headed when surrounded by so much market noise. Now, we had a comment coming through from David Ngobo, who is on Twitter. He said, "I've enjoyed every moment, especially the advice from experts. That was excellent for him." And he says, "Go Top Trader." So thank you very much to our mentors who've been instrumental in guiding, of course, the contestants through this very daunting process. On that note, let's take a look back at some of the mentor highlights from the past 6 months.
This could be fun.
You've literally traded 9 days in 7 weeks.
Best thing I've heard, you made money out of the Sharia fund index because I helped set it up.
It doesn't have to be a depressing thing, Be a little more upbeat.
If being right or being sort of vindicated in terms of your views is more important than actually making the money on the trade, you will probably continue to lose money or not do as well as you could.
But you didn't quite answer my question. Why didn't you look at buying it in London as opposed to Zambia? It's 20% cheaper there.
Do you think that attack is the best form of defense?
You referred back to a flat top triangle.
Yes.
Do you remember how to work out the target using one of those?
It's a last lap. You've got to start sprinting in the last lap.
Pretty much the market's made up of hertz.
Okay, you got to decide which herd you want to be in.
Well, my question to you is, do you have dinner with your grandmother after you've made her losses?
Okay, well then it's worse. Then you're not cutting your losses, which is cutting the flowers.
So those two are a bit. I definitely need to consider my.
They're a bit
exit
very
strategy
ugly.
there. Yeah.
You look at it relative to the all share.
One of the recurring themes that you'll see throughout the continent is unfortunately liquidity. Did you take it into account?
But I mean, that wasn't the right decision.
The person we went with, we thought spoke well, researched well, had good details, understood his strategy, but then more importantly, understood what the risks were on the downside.
I want to know that I'm trying to become a baby toe of the two of you.
But it kind of returns you my big toe. So.
I've cut things a bit early.
No, but be careful.
Yeah, no.
Be careful about relaxing it, because then you start setting yourself up for failure.
Well, that's one thing that you'll probably learn is don't say that. Stick to your stop loss level, because you know things can happen in the market. I mean, and then all the shares drop. And
many traders don't sleep. You know, I think international traders are up at 2-3 o'clock in the morning, so on. You've got to have that kind of understanding and also discipline. You know.
Now, David, I've heard people refer to you as the rock star of our industry. And other than teaching Jared some guitar and singing skills there, what do you feel you've been able to share and impart on the contestants over the last 6 months?
I think the real thing we were able to impart is how little they actually know and how much they've got to learn. And I think that's a very good lesson, because it's discipline. I just looked at the clip before. It's dedication, it's discipline, and you have to keep that up all the time. I think the one thing that gets in the way of people in many cases is ego. You know, don't let your ego get in. If you've made a wrong decision, recognize it. And I think this is a mistake that everybody makes in trading and along the way.
Excellent. And Ashraf, other than sort of imparting some excellent dressing skills with the likes of Gary, you've also been a great mentor to the guys. What have been some of the highlights for you?
Well, you know, the first thing I must say is very talented individuals that I've met over the past 6 months. And I certainly see careers in finance, be it investment banking or asset management, for various individuals. And when we had my last session with them, I certainly pointed out to them where I saw their potential going forward, because just based on their personalities and how they saw the world. You know, I mean, Gary, for example, I see very successful in investment banking and on a trading desk. Saul and Promise Asset Management, that's certainly where they should be.
Mm-hmm. I think what Ashraf is sharing with you is some of the excitement that we found in that, although this was a top trading competition, this wasn't only about trading. This was taking a group of extremely talented, willing and passionate, relatively young people, but who were willing to learn and willing to be mentored. And what I really do appreciate is the fact that we were not referred to as judges on this show. We really were mentors. And it was not about going through a process of trying to create little mini-me's or even little toes, Saul. This really was about trying to take the best out of each of these individuals and to try and just hone that and upskill them to really have the career in the financial services industry that I really agree with Ashraf. Every single one of you have got a career opportunity out there, and I want to compliment you and commend you on the journey that you've undertaken, and it's been a privilege and a pleasure to be a mentor for each one of you over the last 6 months.
I must warn you, when Narina starts talking like this, she's going to pull out Rudyard Kipling's poem F again and have a few tears, Narina. Not quite time yet for that yet. But of course, good news for our top three is that CNBC Africa has decided to award each of the two runners-up with a prize. They'll each be getting a 7 days full board at the Le Meridian Hotel. That's the Le Meridian Hotel in Mauritius for two people, including flights, courtesy of Air Mauritius. So there we go. That's a nice prize for the two runners-up this evening. And on that note, it's time to get a little bit more serious. It's now time to announce the second runner in Top Trader 2012. To do that, I'd like to invite executive producer Jill de Villiers up on stage, who's going to be handing over the prize. And Narina, you'll be taking over from here.
Thank you, Sam. You know, when Alicia handed out those prizes for them with gym memberships and so on, I thought, you know, these are really guys that not only deserve these, but they need it as well. It has been incredibly stressful. Sorry, guys, no comment on the physique, more about stress release that I'm thinking of. But, you know, once you've had a good workout in the gym, I can't think of a better way to reward you with a trip to Mauritius. And I think this is a wonderful surprise to the guys. Nobody knew about this prize, and it's courtesy of CNBC, and I think it's a wonderful way to acknowledge that although there will be one top trader tonight walking away with the cash prize of 250,000 Rand, the two runners-up will both be receiving the trip to Mauritius. Oh yeah, and by the way, you know, if you don't, it is for two, so if you don't have a companion, you know, I do carry luggage as well, so just for the record. But at this point, it's my honor to announce the second runner-up of Top Trader 2012. And our Top Trader second runner-up and the first person to go to Mauritius is Promise.
Well, congratulations, Promise. Of course, you did extremely well. Blood, sweat, and tears, as they say, to get to this position in the top 3. And I hope you enjoy that Mauritius trip. And if you decide not to take Narina, you know, I'm always there.
Hey.
Anyway, it's now down to the two of you, Gary and Saul. We're less than 15 minutes away from revealing the winner of Top Trader 2012. That will be after the break. We'll announce who is CNBC Africa's Top Trader for 2012. Don't go away.